Let's say you had your fun with the golden eggs, but now your character is absolutely busted and at one point you can't even properly play anymore. Or maybe it's just some random characters that you played that they get a few eggs, but you want to have the original experience without the influence of the golden eggs. Well, this guide is for you because I will show you how to remove them. First of all, make sure that the game is closed and not running. There we go. Next up, right click on Vampire Survivors, Properties, and over here you can see Keep Game Saves in the Steam Cloud for Vampire Survivors. Disable this, because otherwise it can happen that it will just load a backup out of the cloud whenever something was changed. Now press Windows and R and type in %appdata%. Once executed, scroll down to Vampire Survivors and this is your save folder. Now as you can see, I have a backup over here, but what you would simply do is create a backup folder, go inside of here, copy everything, go back, go down to backup, and paste it into here. Now that we have a backup, not a lot can go wrong anymore. Go back to Vampire Survivors, and just to keep it simple, we have the saves folder over here. Editing this file here is a bit more dangerous, because if you mess something up, then this can destroy your game if it affects something else. So the usual recommendation is to use the backup, however, I will use this one because there's just little that can really go wrong. So, since we have the backup, I'm fine with this, I'll move this over here. Now that you're in the file, there are a few complications, because in the file, the name of the characters might be different than what you see in the game. So I know my Christina is around 38x. The reason is, and I'll show you this, if we search for total, and I'll just click on Find All in Current Document, you'll see we have a few of them. And back here we have Conchetta. Before that we have Neo. I don't even know who that is. I think that's Gallo. It might be wrong with that, it doesn't matter. We have Popea. We have Febra. Again, no idea who that is. And what do we have over here? That looks like a 39. I'm pretty sure that is Christine, so let's take a look at the name. The name is Christina without an H and with an A at the end. So now we know that this over here is Christine. The reason why I give you this method is because the other one is just removing all the X, but maybe you want to keep it on some of the more crazy characters, right? So this is a very long string. It's a bit complicated. Make sure that you just click on it again, you know, if you mess something up. But pretty much up until this point over here, this comma, we want to delete everything. And I will just go back to the total, I'll hold shift down and use the left arrow key on my keyboard to go over to the left. It's very easy to mess something up here and accidentally you select everything. Let's include the comma, there we go, and I just press delete. That's it. Next up you have to search for CheckSum, there we go, and you will see a sum in here. This is a sum that is checked for with the data that is in this file. You have to delete this. Press Ctrl A to select everything, Ctrl C to copy, and now you have to go to the page that is linked in the description of this video. This will be empty. I will select the encoder SHA-256 over here. You make sure that it's selected, and you paste it in, and you have the new checksum down here. Now heading back to the file, and it's very important that you had the right one selected. The search for the checksum should still be up, so just click on Find Next to go back to it. And you have left these brackets here. You see that? There you go. Just paste in what you just had and hit Ctrl S. It's done. And now all you have to do is go back to the game, click play, and once we click on Christine, you will see that the eggs are done. There we go, no more X on Christine. If this doesn't work for you and it loads an old save at this point, then that means you did it wrong with the checksum. Redo it again, make sure that you follow the guide, and I know you're 100% sure, but this is a frequent thing that people say it doesn't work anymore, and when they did it again, then it worked, which meant they just did something wrong in the first one. So don't give up, if you want to achieve that, it's quite simple, it was done first try here, have fun.